Hello there, I'm Ivan Garcia, and today we're going to make a special Mexican dish called gorditas, or fatties, ironically. What are the ingredients to make these gorditas? Masa, or flour, chicken, salt, baking powder, water, and chilies for the salsa, and the tomatoes. Yeah. And herbs. So first we're going to have to need 1 tablespoon of salt. 1 teaspoon, sorry. 1 teaspoon. Another teaspoon of baking powder. Powder. And this is all actually 0.0147 liters. Then we add 3 tablespoons of water. 3 tablespoons, not teaspoons, tablespoons of water into the flour. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I can count. Next, this is for our salsa. We have 2 tomatoes and 5 chili peppers in a pot of water, and we have it on here for a setting of 5. And sorry, Miss Araya, I could not check the Fahrenheit of this because my stove is electronic. It's time to mix the flour with the baking powder and the water and the salt so it can mix rather nicely so it can combine with all these chemicals. I have to mix this for 5 minutes. Don't worry guys, I did wash my hands, and this is a Mexican tradition of mixing this flour for 5 minutes. I need someone else to do this. But now I'm going to use special technology from Mexican kind. This wooden old thing. We make our flour into a ball. We place it on this plastic wrap on this antique. Squish it, not too hard, but just a little bit. Gives us this big, thick, round flour ball. Round, square, circle, square. Do it again on the other side, and there we go. This is the base of your gorditas. Don't worry, if you make a mistake like this mistake, flour can be molded again. Unless I make a mistake again. Because that'd be horrible. See? It's perfectly fine. Unless you make a really, really big mistake, like I did. And there we go. While this whole flour mess was happening, your chicken must be in the oven for 20 minutes at 176 degrees Celsius. That's a hot chick. Yeah, he agrees with me. Place your gorditas onto the frying pan at a setting of this this stove's 5. Stupid stove. And you will have it on for 2 minutes, and you have to flip it later for another 2 minutes. My hands. This is the casualty for making Mexican food. It's so dirty. The heat from the pan makes your gorditas inflate even more, even though they're already gordita. Boom. Now it's time to cut our cabbage up. Now this is for our salsa. So before we blend the salsa, we're gonna add 1 diente de ajo, 1 something tooth, I don't know. On that Hispanic. 1 majoram, a herb. 1 teaspoon of that, and 1 tablespoon of salt. If I can. Thanks, Mom. Now it's time to add 1 teaspoon of salt. My cameraman is telling me to add the salt already. Patient. And just to add the salt in there. And now we put the cap in it. Warning for headphone users, I am terribly sorry. Time to add the salsa to a traditional Mexican pot. That salsa. It may seem steamy because of the boiled water. Yeah. And then this is our chicken after 20 minutes being in a 176 degrees Celsius oven. Now time to cut the chicken. No pun intended. If the grading skill on this video went farther back, I think I would get it F on comedy. Nice beats. Do. Now to the other way. Now to insert all your diced chicken inside the gordita. Now you can add any type of salsa, cabbage, diced cabbage, anything you want. It's for you to choose and for you only. You better enjoy this because this took me a long time to make because I am not that good of a cook. This is why. And how this happens is because the heat makes this flour gordita rise and it makes it hollow inside. So it makes it hollow so you can insert anything you want inside of it, like salsa, chicken, and yeah. And there you have it. This is only one of many gorditas that you can make yourself with this recipe. And that one magically just appeared. With this, that, and not that. That's mine. So yeah, thank you for watching. Tune in next time when I make tacos. Just kidding. What Mexican makes tacos?